Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Brad's Bourbon Reviews, the podcast. First off, I know I went like a month without posting. Uh, my life's been wild lately, but that's not the reason why. These episodes have been recorded since the beginning of January, and a few things. My computer died. I got a new computer. Once I got everything set up for this new computer, I realized it didn't have an SD card that wasn't a micro SD port, so I had to buy a USB SD card reader for it. And then once I got that, I lost the SD card with all these on it. And Timmy's been bugging me about getting these out and finally getting around to it. So you're going to see like a ton of episodes, like I think 3 releasing the same day just to make up for it. I don't like missing episodes. I don't like missing weeks on videos. I had to do both over the last week and I'm not doing it again. I am just tripling down on my free time when I do have it and just making content. So please do me a favor, go to YouTube and subscribe to the videos. Follow me on Instagram at Brad's Bourbon Reviews and let me know if you're enjoying the content. And I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, I'll see you later. And I'm sorry, this sounds like that crap. I am recording just straight talking at my laptop, but the actual episode doesn't sound like this. Go enjoy.
I can already see what kind of podcast this is going to be.
I don't know why, but every time I hear Beastie Boys, I think of Futurama. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Brad's Bourbon Reviews. I'm your host, Brad, and today we're back fucking at it. Let's go. I'm having a good day. Hey,
Brad has had a few tasty beverages.
Without saying anything, I had a good day.
I would say so.
I had a good day. I keep my private life private, but I had a good day. You know what I mean? I keep my private life private, but your boy had a banger of a Sunday. That's all I'm going to say. What's up, brother? I guess I should introduce myself. Hi, I'm Brad Hughes. Welcome to Brad's Bourbon Reviews, the podcast. I am here with the disgrace of TikTok.
Oh, fuck yourself.
Tubby Timmy 67. What's up? What's up, brother?
Bottom shelf king.
Yeah, who cares? No one likes that. You suck. You suck. It sucks. It's a match made in heaven.
Fuck you. I got all the big time creators following me.
Oh,
man.
do you?
Yeah.
All 7 people following you?
I got plenty of people that follow me.
Yeah. How many people is it exactly?
I think it's 90 right now still.
My! That number took my breath away.
Well, unlike you, I don't let all the TikTok hookers and bottle resellers follow me. So fuck yourself.
They wouldn't follow you even if you wanted to.
I don't want them to follow me. That's why I delete them.
They message me all the time. Hey, could you do the advertising for my shop? No. Fuck you. I've had to tell so many people, like, go fuck yourself.
I had to block a
I
bottle
had to block a cigar guy that was just like, my friend, I can give you a cigar for helping my... I'm like, I don't fucking... Go to my shop. And I'm like, no.
Go to TikTok shop, yes.
My friend, go to TikTok shop and I'll give you a cigar. I have $6, so that's going to be a hard no.
I'll go to the store and get a Black and Mild.
Fuck out of here. What's going on, brother? How are you?
Excuse me.
How you like the new setup in here?
I still dig it. It's awesome.
Better, right?
Yeah,
it's better.
It's a little more comfortable, a little more
interactive. I can look at you. I can see you. I can look into your dead, soulless eyes.
They are blacker than the night. But yeah, a little more interactive this way, man. I dig it. It's a little more lounge-esque.
How you like the new carpet in here?
The BBR lounge is
nice,
looking
dude.
good. Yeah,
it's nice. I want to get the TV wall mounted. That's something I'm working. I got a few little tiny tweaks I got to do to it, but other than that, I think I'm very happy with it.
Yeah,
I like it.
It works.
I love it so much. I spend all my time in here.
This is a little bit better.
I still got artwork and stuff to put up too. I still haven't done any of that yet, but I like
you got
it
a
so
lot
much.
of artwork you got to put up.
I know. I got a lot of stuff to hang up in here. I do. Stuff you've made for me. By the way, don't leave without taking my Weller stave because I want that. I want the flight thing. That whatever. All right, we got a few things to try tonight, my friend. We got it's so funny. Like people are going to think like, oh, he's drunk. I'm not drunk. I've just had a really good day, and we had a great screaming match downstairs before the show started. That was fun.
Yeah.
Do you know any two co-hosts that like yell at each other more than you and me do?
Wow. No, I haven't heard an echo. No, if that was recorded, that would have been an epic episode.
I screamed at the top of my lungs.
If we were in your old building, there'd
we would have
been
gotten
a
cops
knock
called.
on the door.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. No one lives on either side of me, so it's good.
That's good.
We're on an island out here.
That's a handy
nice.
piece of information.
Okay, well, wish I hadn't said that out loud. We got a few things to try, a few things per your request, which is kind of upsetting because anytime you ask for me to try something, and you like it, I gotta mark it off and go, never buy that again.
Good. There'll be more. I'll tell you, I hate everything, so there's more for me out there.
Have we talked about the Russell's 13 debacle since the last show?
Other than the fact that
I traded mine away.
I know
I
you
fucking
did.
hate that
It was
bottle so
incredibly heartbreaking, man.
I got a comment on the YouTube video where I was talking negative when I was, and they went. The comment was something to, I'm paraphrasing, but it was something to the effect of, "Wow, a whiskey YouTuber who doesn't blow Russell's Reserve 13 and can actually say something negative about it. You have my subscription, sir." I was like, "Thanks, dude." I was like, "Hey, man, I'm just honest. Like, I'll be honest about it. Like, I will." Now, here's the thing: I will politely shit on something. I'm not here to try to burn bridges. Like, and I think a lot of whiskey companies know that, and they know that it's so subjective.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that I loved Old Elk. I did not like the Tim Smith thing, and they sent me that. But I will always be respectful unless something is like Jim Beam Repeal batch bad or high. Or what's that? Blue Run?
Old Charter, Blue
Run. Like, I will shit on something like that. But if something's just not for me, I'm not going to shit on it.
Yeah, if it's like, okay, it's okay. It's just not my jam. I'm not going to shit on. But if it deserves to be fucking shit on,
where it's like offensive,
it's getting a metric tons worth of shit put onto it.
Even then, though, I'll still try to be like somewhat polite because parent companies, you know what I mean? Like, there's like five whiskey companies.
I get you right.
So like I get sent stuff from time to time. It's not a frequent. It's like some of these. There's one YouTuber. I'm never gonna say this dude's name, but I fucking can't stand him. I'm never gonna say who it is, but I cannot stand him. And this motherfucker gets sent so much stuff, and I'm like, is anyone like? Do they watch his videos, or do they just go, oh, he's got like 2,000 views on this video, we need to send him something? Because if you watch this video, you'd be like,
everybody wants the views, man.
He is a meme in my family. Like I will send clips to family and friends.
I think I got an idea who you're talking about. It's okay.
Hang on, I'm gonna take a picture of this, and
you tell me
you tell me who you think it is, and then I'll tell you who it is.
I think you know.
Who do you think it is?
Timestamped it so you can edit.
Yeah, so I can edit this out. Yeah.
Is it Minnick?
No, it's not. It's not Fred Minnick at all. I respect that dude. I don't agree with his opinion a lot, but he's one of those guys for me where I can listen to him talk about something and go like, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I don't agree, but I got the conclusion. Like, you made sense. That's all I require. This dude doesn't make sense. Like, he had a video. This might be a little too specific, so I'm gonna try to like dance around this a little bit.
Redacted.
Just fucking review it. Like, shut the like. I am not saying that I do it right. Okay, I'm not. But I try to be as objective as possible. And I have some videos coming out this week where I'm like, there's just doesn't have to, like, you can have your personality into it, but when you overcomplicate it, like, you're getting away from the point. Like, the point is to just be a source of information.
You tend to be sort of direct and to the point, but also giving a little extra information. But you do it without dragging ass. Does that make sense?
I don't want
to watch a 10-minute fucking review of a bottle.
The problem is, here's the problem though. The reason people drag these videos out is because there's a certain number mark and it changes. It used to be 10 minutes that the algorithm won't push if you don't hit that mark.
Yeah.
So if you back a few years ago when like people started like learning how the algorithm works, you go back like 2 or 3 years, you will see, or 4 years at this point, you will see a lot of videos 10 minutes and 1 second long intentionally.
Right.
Because that was the threshold it had to be to hit the algorithm.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to sit here and watch 10, 15, 20 minutes. Just, does it taste good?
Here's what I don't like. And I will.
There's a couple creators I could throw on the bus, on and under the bus right now.
Well, don't.
I'm not saying
I don't ever want to shit on anyone's creativity except this person that I'm talking about. But here, even though I would still get him on the podcast, like, I would love to talk to him because I don't dislike him. There's just things that he does that I go like, that's dumb. Like, what are you doing? But it doesn't matter. My opinion's fucking stupid. He's got more people than I do. So I don't.
There's a couple creators I'm not a huge fan of, but I still watch and comment on their stuff.
I don't hate watch except this guy, but it's a weird thing because I find him entertaining in a weird way, but I know it's not good. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I'm watching because I think you're silly. But I still like the guy. Like I think he's endearing and sweet. But yeah. I watch him and I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing, dude? Stop it! Stop it! And again, I don't think I'm the one doing it right. I will tell you who I think is doing it right, and they have really long videos. But like you'll like it's 20 minutes, and you click on it, and then like you feel like you've been watching for 5 minutes, and you're through the video already. It's SLB. I fucking love those guys.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
I fucking love them. They're going to come on the show at some point. I've already reached out to them.
I'm a fan of
they do it right.
I'm a fan of Bourbon Junkies. They're pretty funny.
You know what?
I like Bruzel a lot. He's just
I love
something
TJ.
about him.
I love TJ.
You just want to give him a hug.
Yeah, I've talked to him a little bit. We've talked a little bit back and forth. I want to get him on. I think he'll come on.
I would love to talk to him.
You do? Okay.
I would love to talk to him for like 5 minutes, dude.
I'll reach out to him. Cool. I'll reach out to him. I think he would come on. He seems cool. I don't know him, but I feel like he would come on. If I can get that one guest that hasn't been confirmed yet, but has said yes.
You got Randy Sullivan, dude. That's a pretty good gig.
That's a fucking awesome. That was
a great interview, dude. That's one of my favorites.
I love that episode. I think it was fun. It was a good time. All right. What do you want to crack into here first? Should we go least?
Whichever, man. Let's go lowest.
You know what? I know exactly what we're going to do.
I don't know. Whatever.
I know exactly what we're going to do because either way we do it, this is the one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I haven't released this video yet. My video, I'm going to hold this podcast until after my video because my video on this is crazy. You saw the part that made you laugh, the Taylor Swift reference.
Oh, is that the... Oh, okay. I thought you meant the little... thing you already posted, but you're talking about the thing you showed me. Not that thing.
Here's how much I love this. I'm not even pouring myself any. I'm gonna be sad.
Hashtag Brad Pour.
That's a half of a Brad Pour.
You're not even gonna fucking enjoy this with me? Come on,
no,
man.
I'm saving some because I'm gonna enjoy it with Holly again when she comes back.
You just cracked the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
You have 680 something milliliters left.
That's not a lot.
Fuck yourself. Jesus Christ.
It's also a 750. I have more than that left.
You get what I'm saying. Well, I just opened the bottle. I've had like 2 ounces out of it, but I got to save it.
I do. I got to save it.
It's a whole bottle, dude.
Mm-hmm. It's the only one I could possibly the only one I'll ever get. And so, just so people know, I probably should have said what we're talking about. This is the Eric Church Jack Daniels. So, on the nose, what does it remind you of?
Well, Jack Daniels for sure.
What Jack Daniels product does it remind you of?
That bonded rye.
No.
To me, yeah.
Jesus Christ, your brain's broken.
Fuck you.
Can I get someone on the show that knows what the fuck they're talking about, please? Can someone take Timmy's place and just someone who knows things come on the show and help?
Reminds me of the bonded rye, man. What do you want me to tell you? That's what it reminds me of.
Fucking right answer.
I'm telling you my right answer. Oh, don't you dare stay stag. Oh, another Jack. Oh, I didn't see what you were fucking reaching for.
Jack Daniels product does it smell like? You think I'm reaching for stag?
Which one's this?
Just smell it.
This one smells a little stronger.
This is 12 year.
Yeah, but this one smells a little stronger than that.
Disagree. Similar. I didn't say identical.
Yeah, I mean similar, but I don't know, man. This one just smells a little stronger.
This is why I don't
What's the proof on this, though? What's the proof on this?
This is why I don't give you nice things because you don't appreciate it.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
You don't appreciate it.
Just because I don't smell and taste what you taste, don't mean shit.
Just because
If you sat across from anybody, they're not going to smell and taste the same things you smell and taste.
Yeah, they would. Because I'm Oh God! It broke.
See, look what you went and did.
See, your stupid opinion made the microphone stand give up.
He went and had to go jack his shit all up.
You're the kind of person that doesn't like something unless you find it for yourself.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever, man.
You can't do this. It's so hard
following podcast brought to you by a Phillips head screwdriver.
Just going to lean like this.
Just going to lean.
Just going to do the gangster lean. Did you try it yet?
While the fridge
Did you try it properly? Okay. See, again, this is why I don't give you nice things. It's 94 proof, you bitch. You fucking
yourself.
pussy. You are such a bitch when it comes to whiskey.
Feel free to fuck yourself at any
You are
time.
such a giant pussy for a guy who's on a fucking podcast about wherever you're like, it's 94 proof. How dare you?
Feel free to fuck yourself
Feel
any
free
moment.
to man the fuck up and drink whiskey. Eat your own dick, bitch.
If I could, I'd never leave
And
the
you,
house.
and you starve to death.
If I could, I'd never leave the fucking house.
Yeah, you didn't appreciate. I knew I shouldn't have given you that.
It was good, but it was really.
You're such a bitch.
It's bold. I don't know,
such
man.
Oh, it's too bold. Oh,
Not everyone is going to like the same shit. Didn't we have a screaming match about
we
this?
We like gay shit in your house.
Fuck yourself.
We like Penelope.
I don't like Penelope.
I like Penelope.
I don't like Penelope.
Yeah, you do.
No,
Yes.
I've only had.
Bro, I want an architect. I want an architect so bad.
I was considering it until I saw the proof of it, and I
bad.
said, "Fuck all that."
I want one so bad. That's you.
If I could get a store pick one,
I wish people could see our fucking DMs. You say the most insane shit.
Whatever, man.
I'm gonna release the BSK file one day. It's just all of our fucking conversations, and people are gonna shit on you
Just
so hard.
WikiLeaks dump it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get nuts. No, I think that's one of the best bottles I've ever had.
It's good. It's different.
You're such a bitch. I knew it. I knew I should have wasted that on you.
Whatever, man.
I knew
Fuck.
I should. I knew you wouldn't appreciate it. I knew it.
Fine, then I'll go downstairs and get my shitty little blackened and sit here and drink that.
You don't even deserve that.
Fuck you.
You don't even deserve the blackened.
Jesus Christ.
You deserve Maker's Mark cast strength. My little slam dunk bottle.
Oh, now here, this bottle's so fucking good and so complex. From someone who does nothing but shit on Makers, you sure got a lot of it on your fucking shelf.
First off, when did I ever say that any of these are complex? I still haven't said that. You're making up things I've never said. I at least cite sources.
I'm paraphrasing.
I've never said anything close to that.
I'm not saying you did. Shut up.
You just did.
Shut up.
See, this is how he loses an argument. He doesn't go, you know what, you're right. He goes, shut up, fuck you.
No, I'm not going
My
to sit
dick's
here
small.
and argue.
That's what he says. That's what he says.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with him.
Yeah, because you know.
Whatever,
You're
dude.
ill prepared.
Let it go.
Like what go? Your accusation go? No.
Let it go.
No.
You'll feel better.
No, I won't. I like being right. That's what makes me feel good.
Feel better. Let it go.
No,
like
see,
a good poo.
This is what dumb people say. They're like, it's the past. I didn't say that. I didn't say that, but if I did.
It was 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, see, this dipshit. Can somebody please come replace him? Can we get the Top Shelf King on the show?
Please fucking replace me. I can do my own thing.
I need the TSK.
Not going to happen.
I need the TSK in the fucking house. I think me and Randy Sullivan need to do a podcast together every week.
I could do Top Shelf.
No, you couldn't. No, it's not for you. You coughed at 94 proof Jack Daniels. You gay.
Fuck you. How about that? See, you're that fucking content creator that shits on everybody that doesn't like what you like or agree with.
Absolutely not.
Oh, bullshit.
When have I ever?
You shit a metric
When?
ton worth of shit
who?
on Makers constantly.
On who's?
On me.
I shit on you because you shit on me. You go out of your phone. I don't fuck the Buffalo Trace already. Meanwhile, it's a video about stag, and this motherfucker texts me constantly. I can't wait to find a fucking stag, bro. So you're full of. See, at least I'm not full of shit, right?
I never said I wasn't full of shit.
I'm saying you are full of shit.
I knew.
And I love you.
That's not news.
You're full of shit. If you were a cereal, you'd be chock full of shit. That's you. You'd be chock full of shit.
The chunky version.
You'd be with marshmallows, chock full of shit. That's you.
With marshmallows?
Chock full of shit, right?
Would it be the little rainbow ones?
No, because it's not June.
Not in this climate.
Got him. I don't give a fuck. Oh, that's where we draw the line on this fucking podcast.
Right.
Get out of here. Yeah, you're full of shit.
Fuck yourself.
Don't know my Buffalo Trace. Can I have a Weller? Can I get a Stag? You said that shit to me 12 minutes ago. I'll trade you for a Weller. No.
Fine, cool.
That's not for you. And you see that top shelf up there? Not for you. And you're going to go, fine. And then you're going to be like, I really wish I had a fucking Stag.
No, I'd like to have one, yeah. I would, because it's a good bottle.
You had one, and guess what happened to it?
Probably never find one for the price point I want it for, so fuck it, I'll move on.
To me.
Oh my God. Move on.
You traded it.
Why live in the past?
See, this is what dumb people say.
Move on. Move
I'm exposing a pattern.
Okay. Yeah, you shit on me for trading Russell's 13, and look what you fucking ended up doing yourself.
I shit on you because you go out of your... I don't post in your videos what the fuck you're talking about. I don't. You comment on my video, enough with the Buffalo Trace. Enough with the Buffalo Trace. I don't like Buffalo Trace.
It's funny.
Meanwhile, I love Buffalo Trace, and I pretend I don't on the internet. That's you. You fucking love Buffalo Trace. Don't fucking sit here and act like you don't.
I didn't say I disliked them.
Buffalo Trace.
I choose not to buy their products at the fucking moment because I want to expand my fucking horizons.
Yeah,
rather than the one distillery that's been shoved up everyone's fucking ass for the last few years.
It's popular because
idiots out there don't fucking know any better.
People. We'll ever repeat this argument downstairs.
The bottle you're holding in your fucking hand, in my opinion, I would buy every day over anything.
Of course you would. You're a fucking Maker's Mark simp. You're a
simp.
No, you wouldn't.
Fuck you.
No, you are a simp for Maker's Mark. Don't sit there and
I'm a Mark. I love it. It's my favorite brand.
You simp for Maker's Mark.
I'm a Mark.
You're a simp.
Call it simp. I call it a Mark.
Simp.
Whatever.
You simping for Maker's Mark. I don't simp for anybody except Buffalo Trace. Jack Daniels.
This is going off the rails. I haven't had enough to drink yet.
That's not true.
I actually sobered up at before I left my last location.
Well, that's good. Your fucking podcast you record 3 minutes of and splice together an hour of content?
That's because I couldn't get someone else to fucking put 2 sentences together.
That's good. Well, you need to, choose your
because he couldn't come out of the fucking
just like I should have.
Hey. You chose to do this.
I know. I'm a fucking
I told
idiot.
you should do a bourbon podcast.
You're
I
fired.
should. You want to do it with me? Sure.
Yeah,
whatever.
That was the worst mistake I ever made.
Oh, hey.
No, it's not. I love you. I'm just being silly.
My views are my own.
Yeah, your views are inconsistent and dipshitty at best. Because you're chock full of shit. That's the name of this episode. Chock full of shit. Can we post that as a title on YouTube?
If you put asterisks.
Chock full of shit.
Asterisks in for H and I.
Oh, you chock full of shit. That's great.
Or put a...
All right, what do you want to try next?
E on the end of it. Shite.
You were telling me...
I don't care, man. Whatever.
Well, this is actually, Maker's Mark is such great. They're such a great product, right? So great. I got a slam dunk bottle. They're one of the best distilleries, right?
My opinion, yeah.
They're one of the best distilleries. Their cash strength is less than 110 proof. So that's gay.
That's something that I don't agree with from Makers is that they're not releasing more higher than like 110. It's like, come on, man.
I think the highest I've seen
give us a 115.
I think I've seen like 111 was the highest I've seen.
Give us a 115. Make whatever the new finish series is going to be. Bump those up a little more. What the fuck?
Well, it might not taste good at that high of proof.
Should Makers base offering be 100 or 101?
I think they're made.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
101
think Mark 101 is one of the best bottles. Period.
Yeah. 101 is an amazing bottle.
I'm going to do a proper review of this on the Brad's Bourbon Reviews YouTube channel, but for now...
What was this? Just shy of 110?
109.6. So if you round up, because I think labels can be within like 1%
so 110
or something. Yeah, so it's basically 110. But God knows you wouldn't give Buffalo Trace that fucking credit. No, it's 109.6.
109.6 is 110.
It smells really good. It smells nice.
That does smell really good.
I get like a weird bubblegum note on Makers. Like a bazooka note. You know how like that gum has like that like powdery stuff on it? It reminds me of that. You see what I'm saying? Or even like juicy fruit almost.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
That's
like
what I was
juicy
looking
fruit.
for. That weird.
It's that powdery gum.
That powdery sweetness.
Yeah. What is
weird,
that stuff on that? That is on that gum.
Fucking. Did you notice?
Probably cornstarch.
Right? Did you notice that too? Juicy Fruit's going away. They're discontinuing the brand. Yeah.
No, seriously.
Now people are losing their minds to go buy it all up.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dead serious. Juicy Fruit's going to be no more. Or no, I'm sorry, Fruit Stripe. I stand corrected.
That's even worse.
Fruit Stripe gum is being discontinued, so people are losing their shit to go buy it all up.
Oh my God, I loved Fruit Stripe gum. I haven't bought it since I was 6. Which is probably why they're coming out of business.
I love Big League Chew, guys. Whoop, whoop.
I never liked Big League Chew. It was shreddy and weird.
Everyone liked it for like 10 minutes as a kid.
It smells good, man. I really just kind of get that Juicy Fruit note.
A lot of alcohol, though.
Yeah, that's all makers.
All makers have that steaminess,
which is not good. That's poor aging.
The only one I noticed that didn't have that, like, steamy or spiciness was BEP. Again, it's been forever since I've had that.
I haven't had it since I did the review, I don't think.
I haven't had it since that little bit. Fuck, dude, months ago. Mine's still sitting.
I got you a bottle coming.
Mine's still sitting waiting, man. I'm waiting, fucking waiting, biding my time on that bitch.
I'm trying to. I get oak a little bit on the nose too, but like not a ton.
Because I know when I open that BEP, I'm hitting that bottle fucking hard that first night.
Why? Save it, dude.
Just to enjoy it.
It's not going anywhere. Enjoy it.
Ooh, that's
yeah, dude. I'm you know, I just for the price even, they're about roughly the same price. 107 is just infinitely better. It's just infinitely better.
I'm just not. I don't know, man.
It's so much more complexity than this. This is so
I've had
simple.
107 a few times, and of the Weller lineup, I don't know, man. I can't enjoy it. I don't like it.
Yeah, but your favorite was Weller 12 year, and you tried it again. You didn't like it at all.
Did I have that?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I gave you 107 and 12 back to back, and you agreed that 107 was better than 12.
I do agree that 12 should be higher proof for damn sure. 12 should be at minimum 100 proof.
It might not be. That's the thing. You don't know what it tastes like. Yeah. It could be really bad at a higher proof.
Right.
It could be way too oaky.
But the full proof is a fucking banger, man.
It's not as old.
No.
Yeah, I get like some like weird fruit on this that I can't quite identify what it is.
See that second time,
Almost like a little
of
chocolate.
sweet.
Almost like a little chocolate and some French oak, and then there's like nutmeg on my tongue.
Yeah, I was gonna say I get like a gritty sort of feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Chalky texture to it. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've had Makers. This is regular Makers cast strength?
Makers cast strength. Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since I've had Makers cast strength. Just the standard Makers, because I've had
fine.
those barrel picks and all the other shit.
Yeah, it's all right. I still think 107. I think I would probably take it. I'd prefer anything from the Weller lineup over this, even special reserve.
Honestly, and again, being the fan I am of Makers, I'd probably lean more towards 101 than this.
Wild Turkey 101?
No, Makers 101.
Makers 101? Oh,
I think it just drinks a little easier.
Sweeter.
I think it just drinks a little easier.
I don't understand. Makers is weeded. Like, why is this so harsh? It's so oaky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like it. See, that's what it does to me, man. That's what I mean is bold. Is it's so oaky, it just bitters you, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it gives you that feeling in your face like you just sucked on a lemon, like, holy shit.
It gives me the same sensation as like a Warhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not, that Eric Church does not do that to me. That Eric Church is one of the best bottles I've ever fucking had. I'm telling you, man, if I saw that for $200, I'm buying it all fucking day. I think I'm at the point in my collection now, with the exception of a few small things that I need to get, like a little few piddly bottles here and there. I think I'm going to start just focusing on like the really high-end allocated shit.
I mean, I look at it as I've
got over 200 bottles.
I like to have bottles. I like to have bottles that are specific mixers and bottles that I'm just going to enjoy like this. And when it's bottles that are mixers, like the early times, I stockpile them.
Yeah, I mean, you saw what I have over there.
Yeah, you know, if it's something that, like 13th Colony, because I just saw it there as a for instance. Try it. It's really good. Man, I'm going to go buy one, get my own, get into it. Man, that is, yeah, I got to go get a backup. If I've got one opened and a backup, I'll move on. So, okay, cool. I got my 13th Colony open. I got my backup stashed away. I'll move on to something different. Try that. Okay, that's no good. Pass.
I'm in the mindset for me that I want to back up at least one of each of the things on the top shelf.
That's not unrealistic.
I don't know.
The old Fitz is probably the biggest
except the
one.
Midwinter's Night Dram 10. That shit can take a fucking hike.
There was something I was actually thinking about for a little bit, man, and honestly was taking a break. Taking a break from drinking altogether. Other than a beer here and there, what have you. Giving time for my palate to reset.
Sure.
But still buying.
Sure.
Because I think I would look less subjective.
You'd cave.
I don't think so, man.
No?
I've done it before.
I went 6 months of 2 years ago without drinking.
Well, see, that's the thing, man, is eventually I'm going to be getting my teeth done.
Uh-huh.
And I'm taking a minimum 6 months off.
Yeah, smart.
Let everything heal. And then when I start tasting again, I want to do it differently. I want to do it with no teeth. See if that changes. Then teeth. See how it's going to affect. I'm not going to sit here.
Affect your tongue.
Well, I'm just meaning, I don't want to get that done and 2 weeks later, I'll sit here and fucking drink Stag and shock myself. You know what I mean? Build back up to it because
I don't know what you mean.
Having false teeth.
Yeah, no, I know, but I don't know how that would change. Are you saying it would change the flavor because you took a long break?
Change my palate.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant you want to try it with the teeth in and out and like.
Yeah, that's what I would.
But why? But that wouldn't change your tongue.
I don't know. It's just something I was thinking about to try different ways of doing it to see.
I don't think that's going to work. It's your tongue. I don't think that would change the flavor.
What's the roof of your mouth? It's your gums.
But you don't taste that. That's just a sensation.
Just something I was thinking about, but in that
I see what you're saying, but
in that time frame,
my thing is I don't think it would change the taste. I think
in that time frame,
change the effect on your mouth, but it wouldn't change the taste.
But in that time frame, continue to buy because I think I would probably be that guy to look a little more subjectively, if that's the right word, at brands. So you could
objectively,
okay. You could call me and go, I'll use it as a for instance, 13th Colony. Dude.
You're dick riding hard for this 13th Colony tonight.
It's just.
You want it.
It's in my head.
It's good.
Dude, you need to go get one of these. It's good. You're going to like it. Okay, cool. I'll go grab one. It would be, I don't know, maybe a better roll of the dice, maybe. Hey, dude, I found that very old Barton 100. I grabbed one for you. Okay, cool.
I want that bottle.
To maybe look at it a little bit different that way when I'm healed and I'm ready to go. Then I can start really low with your 80 proof bullshit and rebuild that again.
Yeah, no, I think I always preach tolerance breaks. I mean, I was sick pretty bad. I didn't drink for almost 2 weeks. So, and I'm going to stop again. Like I'm not drinking tomorrow. I'm going to record my videos for I have this week's videos done and edited and ready to upload at the push of a button, and then I'm going to record next week's videos. So I'm not going to drink again until.
I'm actually kind of glad I ended up here tonight because after.
I'm glad you did too.
Because after tonight, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm glad you're done. Here. We bullshit a lot and we yell at each other on the show. Also, I just want to say this. If people listen to this and think we don't love each other, I love you. You're like my brother.
Oh yeah, dude. I love you to death. You're one of my closest friends.
I agreed. And this is all an act. And on the show, I want people to know that I'm not literally yelling at them. Yes, we had a screaming match before, but it's fun. Like we're just being silly and being stupid.
It is
what it is. We are in fact friends.
It's not like I let this motherfucker into my house. What the fuck was I thinking?
I'm not replacing you. I'm just kidding. Now, if Top Shelf King wants to make an appearance. Your alter ego.
I gotta think. That's a good. Hey, you already created Bottom Shelf.
It's almost
King.
like I know what the fuck I'm doing, isn't it? It's weird.
But
right?
I don't have top shelf bottles. I only got one, and there's only a third left in that bottle.
I have 2 backup bottles of Blanton's now, dude. I'm so excited.
Jesus Christ,
I don't give a fuck. I love it. It makes me so happy.
I actually got a message from that guy about, does your brother still want it? I'm like, oh man, last minute he backed out. Sorry.
For what was it for?
The Larceny C9 123.
Oh yeah,
It's like, he backed out last minute, man.
good.
No worries. I mean, whatever. Hey, that's your prerogative.
I'll
dude.
find that at some point.
That's your prerogative. I want one of the 123s.
I don't think I asked you this, and I'll ask you now because we're on the show. And I just thought of it. Holly's in New Jersey. Are you aware of the green label Jack Daniels?
Not the apple.
No.
I haven't heard. No, I've never heard.
Look it
about
up.
That.
It's a Jack Daniels bottle that's only distributed in 5 states,
and one of them's Jersey.
New Jersey's one of them, and it's apparently like up there. It's
everywhere.
I think it's like $20. And like Robert, you know my boy Robert Fernandez that sends all the samples. He's the man. My Bourbon Yoda.
He reached out to me the other day.
Did he?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
On TikTok, just, hey man, how are you? So we just started shooting the shit.
He's the man.
And we were talking about the Shiloh raffle. He just did his raffle again.
Oh sweet.
Last minute, man, I couldn't enter. To me, it was more important that $25. I kind of need that right now. So.
I don't do raffles like that. I just can't. I don't have the luck for it.
No, but hey, man, $100, it goes to a great cause. And next time one comes up, I'm dropping a bill to get 4 tickets.
Okay, I would. The money goes to charity.
Yeah, it goes to veterans charities and shit.
I did not know that.
All the money goes to the veterans charities and all that type of shit.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just one of those
dude. I mean, those fucking bottles you can get your hands on.
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, dude. I know. I helped him. Pick
Imagine
his last
getting
one.
your hands on a George T. Stagg for $25 fucking dollars. Knowing that fucking bottle sells minimum here in Florida at retails is $150, but the minimum I've seen it is about $800.
If I ran across a George T. Stagg for $800, I'm buying it all day.
I saw one for $1,000, bro. Now, are you talking the? Okay, are you talking this one?
Yep.
Huh. I've never seen that. What's the difference in them?
I don't know. That's one of the reasons why I want to get one. But he was telling me, the reason I brought his name up, is that those things resell for like $500. He said he's almost bought one a few times, and he's like, every time I see them, they're just like $400 or $500. And I'm like, what? And I was like, well, if she's up there and they're there, I said, I'll buy a case of them. Because if that's like something people want for $20, I'll keep 6 of them for mixers and shit because it's Jack Daniels. But I want to start going back into like the old shit and get some like really old bottles. I think that's what I'm going to start focusing on because I've got like literally everything I've ever wanted, like for real. The only thing up there that I really want that I don't have is my Weller single barrel. It's the only one I don't have. I got all the Taylors.
The rainbow, yeah.
Okay, here's a quick. My Wild Turkey 12.
Here's a quick definition.
To kill somebody.
Jack Daniel's Green Label is a lighter, less mature whiskey with a lighter color and character. The barrels selected for Green Label tend to be on the lower floors and more towards center of the warehouse where the whiskey matures slower.
So it's bullshit.
So it's
less,
Jack Daniel's light.
Yeah, I don't care. I want it because it's Jack. You know, it's one of those things. It's like I think it's only distributed to like New Jersey, New York.
Can't talk shit, dude. I had to have the Evan Green Label. So
yeah,
it's
the same kind of thing. I think it's the same kind of thing. And I'm under no delusion that it's like going to be good. I just want it because it's something that I can't get here.
Yeah,
I'm all about that. That's why I bought the fucking Evan Green Label for myself.
Yeah. I still have mine. I still have mine unopened, dude.
We crushed one of them. We have another one.
I noticed that fucking early times got destroyed. You told me it got destroyed.
And we had a dude. I don't talk about my personal life a lot on this because there's just other emotional things. But we had a drop down blowout fight that night. It did not go well,
dude. And that's what's scary about that early time shit because, like your talk with Randy,
it wasn't even that. It was just
that shit is crushable.
It's very crushable, but
you don't
wasn't
realize
an alcohol-induced argument or anything. It was just we got into it, and we just happened to be drinking that night. But we got into like we've only had a fight that was that brutal, like maybe 1 or 2 times.
Wow.
Yeah, and we don't fight, me and Holly.
Yeah,
we do.
I'm the type I ain't got time for it, man.
We do argue.
I don't got the patience.
But like we're not a kind of bottle it up.
Yeah.
And there had been something that I addressed with her that I was bottling up, and I don't typically do that.
Get it out, deal with it, get it over. Move on.
That's usually me. But this thing was it was a little more in depth than that, and it was it just kind of all came crashing out. And then she was like, I understand what you're saying. That's not the case. I want to fix it. And I'm like, let's fix it. And It also had to do around a bottle of Thomas H. Handy.
Yeah, so you got an option to buy something. It was too much.
It was more. This was the night before I found out I had COVID. It was.
Was it more than your car payment?
No, it was retail.
No way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A bottle of Handy at retail.
$139. $129, maybe $129
plus shipping, $15.
No shipping. It was local.
Local.
Yep.
You were going to get a BTAC at retail locally.
I mean, how many more times do I have to say yes? Yeah.
Whoever was doing that didn't know what they fucking had.
Yes, they did.
So I can venture as to understand why it's not here.
I was very upset.
Hey, man.
It was just bad timing.
Bide your time.
It's just bad timing, but yeah, I was not happy.
Do I have any delusions I'll ever own a BTAC? No. If I get lucky in a raffle,
yes,
cool. But
here's the thing: do you want one?
I would really
everything's attainable.
I would really like a George T. Stagg because
everything's attainable, bro.
That's just or a WLW.
I never thought in a million years I would have anything on that top, especially, dude. Honestly, like the most impressive one to me up there is the Eric Church, the Weller CYPB, the Taylor Barrel Proof, and the Old Fitz and the Wild Turkey 12.
Yeah, but
I never thought in a million years I'd own those.
CYPB's not that good.
It doesn't matter. It's the rarity of it. I saw those when we were going from here to North Carolina. They were selling them for $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
I got it for $42.
Yeah, $42 all day, absolutely. But the secondary market is fucking retarded.
Isn't that crazy?
Dude.
God damn. I just can't get over it. Like, it's just so wild to me.
The bubble's getting ready to burst.
I'm fucking
There are distributors out there turning down different bottling brands by the dozens. Dude.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you hear this?
What site was it? I can't remember. It was something in my random scroll, and I started reading it, and it said that 2 or 3 of the main distributors here, one of them is for Walmart, are turning down bottled brands of whiskey and bourbon by the dozens because we can't distribute the shit. We have too much. Basically, we're sitting on too much fucking whiskey that the stores don't want because people aren't fucking buying it because they're buying your big name brands.
And
so your little mom and pop sourced bullshit is not going anywhere. That's why I'm not saying they're mom and pop bullshit, but that's why a brand like 13th Colony again has struggled so hard because they're like,
they're not struggling. What are you talking about?
We're not meaning to get into different areas. How long was it? We were sitting here waiting. When's it going to come to Florida? When's it going to come to Florida?
They've only been around for like 4 years or something.
But we only heard about them in the last.
You might have
6 months. Me maybe sure. Point is, distributors are they can't give the shit away.
I think that is I don't know. That's interesting. There's so much good shit out there. It's like there's almost too much out there. But that's what makes it fun. Like there's what's so cool about whiskey. We talked about this before. The little variations are what's interesting about it. Because if it wasn't different, it would just be whiskey. And it would just all taste the same. Like, I don't get that beer tastes different. I get that there's different types of beers. But, like, if I had 2 different IPAs back to back, I don't think I would know the difference in them. I get the difference in whiskey and bourbon specifically.
Right. I can see it being that it's the same as it was a few years ago for vodka. Remember when Pinnacle went huge and it was whipped cream vodka? Then you go to the shelf and it looks like this with every kind of fucking flavored vodka you could want.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now you go to Walmart and you look at Pinnacle.
4 or 5.
There's maybe 6.
There's like whipped cream, salted caramel.
They went
there
tits
was
up.
1,000. There was 1,000 different.
The whole
flavors.
vodka market went tits up.
Yep.
It's going to happen to fucking bourbon and whiskey soon because the next one is tequila.
But the problem, yeah, for sure. The problem is, I think. So, does that mean that like the rare stuff won't be rare anymore, or are those people that are still in going to be buying just those bottles?
I think
that's the concern.
I think the
rare stuff will get more rare.
I think the rare stuff will stay and get more rare, but the stuff that has been allocated for no reason is going to become unallocated.
Like Weller Special Reserve.
Like Weller Special Reserve,
Weller.
like Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond.
That's not allocated. I bought that for I bought that at not bought that one. I see that at like Walgreens.
It was, dude. That shit was hard to find 2 years
Really?
ago. Oh, yeah. It was hard to find 2 years ago, and if you found it at a mom and pop, it was $75.
Damn.
Yeah. I saw it at Total one time, maybe a year and a half ago. And it was $50. I'm like, I got to try it and get it.
Even a year and a half ago, I remember seeing that all over the place here.
Not my area.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's crazy, Now that shit, it's fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I mean, like I was saying to you earlier, Sam's Club I've been seeing, dude, all over the area, $35, $36.
That's nuts.
For Heaven Hill Bonded.
That's
good
cheap.
price, decent bottle.
It's a good bottle. Yeah. I didn't like it the first time I had it, but I've learned very early on, if I don't see you pour it out of the bottle, I don't believe it's that.
Yeah. To a point, yeah.
I just don't. I've had so many examples of going to a specific restaurant here in Orlando and saying that I want something, and then I try it and I'm like, I don't like it. And then I try it a few days even later.
And it's different.
It's completely not what I had. Now, could be that I'm eating and that's affecting it. Could be that.
Could be where in the bottle it is.
It's just always weird that it's the same place that happened every time. And there was one time that it didn't happen that way. And it was Jack Daniel's 10-year. And it was at the same restaurant. And they walked over, set the Glen down, or it wasn't a Glen. It was like one of those pork sieves, those little stupid ass little mini wine glass looking things. Brought the bottle over, set the bottle on the counter, set my thing on the counter, popped a cork.
Yeah.
Did it right in front of me, and I was like, yep. And then when I tried it again at home, I was like, yep, that's it. That's exactly what I had.
I think there are a lot of places that pull shenanigans.
That night I didn't eat when I was drinking. I went in there specifically to try that.
Well, that too, but I'm looking at that rare breed. How deep into the bottle is it that the bar has? Is it a fresh crack?
I've had this for a year.
Is it a fresh crack? Is it half into the bottle? Is it the last 2 inches of the bottle? That all takes into account too,
To a point though, but there is still a flavor profile.
Yeah.
Like I agree, because that is the case, all right? Oxygenation happens and it's a thing, but when it's something is just completely different.
There's some bottles that once you get them to that last inch and a half, just finish them.
Raw Turkey Rare Breed. This is one of my favorite bottles of all
in
time.
The little wee Glencairn.
You got the wee Glencairn from Bullet.
The wee.
Do I want some of this? Yeah, I guess
like
I do.
Andre the Giant holding this thing.
Yeah, what's funny? I was watching Bourbon Judge the other day, who was not the guy that I was mocking earlier in the episode.
No,
it wasn't him at
all.
I love
Bourbon
Judge.
I watched one of his list of distilleries to watch the other day. I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting.
I watched most of his videos, but I can't tell if he's just a big guy, tall, like a big dude, or if he uses wee Glencairns, because his glasses look small in his hands.
He doesn't use. I noticed he doesn't use Glens. He uses different.
I think they're Glens, aren't they?
I don't know. He uses weird looking glass, not like the
Cinnabourbons.
Yeah,
Mike's
$25 for a fucking whiskey glass. Get out of here.
Well, I mean, they're not. These are not much less than that.
I get Glencairns for $2 by
but
me.
they say Crown Royal and shit on them.
So what? They're Glencairns.
So what? Nothing.
They're labeled on the bottom, Glencairn. That's wild turkey. That's wild turkey.
Yes,
Can't mistake wild turkey.
Well, you could for Blanton's.
Fuck yourself.
You always hate when I bring that up, but
I do.
It's the truth, and
Because you know what's stupid? I would actually like to try that down the road again.
The Blanton's?
The Blanton's to see
it's
if it's
try it.
Still as good.
Try it. It's a good bottle.
I will continuously say that Blanton's Gold is amazing.
Blanton's Gold's the
That's
shit.
one bottle. If I got a chance to buy a Blanton's Gold, I'd probably hold on to it.
Did you spend $200 like I did on it?
That'd be a hard sell.
Well,
man.
to be fair, I didn't pay $200 for that.
What's MSRP?
Like 185, 100, something like that.
$100.
But here's the thing: I bought 2 bottles, and the total was, it may have been 3. The total was $200
Of Blanton's Gold.
No, I bought that, and I think it was the same day I bought that Knob Creek store pick.
So if Blanton's Gold is $100 MSRP, that's a buy all day long.
And then that Knob Creek was 75.
What one?
The MDP one.
Oh, okay.
And you know how much I love that bottle. So okay.
That store pick I had, dude, was
Whew, that one's stupid good too.
I gotta give me a fucking 12, dude.
What's this like? Wild Turkey 12?
No, Knob Creek.
Oh yeah,
gotta get a Knob Creek 12, man.
Yeah, they're good. Ever since I had Wild Turkey 12 year again, and
seriously, man, if you see those at Kagan's, dude, grab me one.
I saw one the other day. I know you wanted it.
If you can get it from that Kagan's Walmart, grab one because they're cheap.
I don't remember where it was, but it was normal. It was $60, whatever the fuck it was.
Because I can get a fucking 1792 foolproof right now for $60. I don't know if I want to spend that.
You definitely do.
Well,
where the fuck is it for $60?
Foolproof store pick.
Yeah.
What for $60?
What? You should. Where?
One of the guys from the group grabbed it for him. The guy that lives by me.
If you don't want it, I'll fucking take it.
He said he either wants $60 or trade for a Taylor.
$60 it is. I'm not trading you a fucking EH Taylor for a fucking 1792 foolproof.
That's why I was sitting here wondering, like, wonder what one what he wants more. You want 60, and yet he's sitting here trying to trade two of them for a Stag. I said, dude, that's not a good trade. That's $120. Yeah, but I said, dude,
but quality. But see, here again, you don't think quality.
Stag I look at
so much better.
I just don't want to get fucked over.
It's not getting fucked over if you're getting something. If you're getting something better.
I said to him, "Is it what
I
one
would
is
trade
it?"
two of those for a Stag and a fucking.
I said, "What one is it?" He goes, "Oh, it's 22A." Okay, I don't know much about them.
It's okay.
I know 22B is damn good. If I'm looking for a bottle, that's the one I fucking want.
I want that or batch 15.
However,
I actually might spend an absorbent amount of money to collect all the Stags.
However, my next thought is one that I think is good. What the fuck are they going to release in the next batch? Is it going to be 24A and B? You know, where are they going to go with it next? So do I bust my balls hunting one that was from 23, or do I bide my time and wait till they ramp up production on the next batch?
It doesn't matter
because the next batch will be more widely available.
Maybe it doesn't. It doesn't matter. They're all different. So you could bide your time and buy one, and it sucks.
True.
It doesn't. It's a crapshoot. You will never know until you try it. That's the real answer.
Well, other than the bottles being different, the point of do I hunt a bottle that's a year or two old?
Who cares?
Or because the new ones are just coming out and they're easily available.
Who cares?
Get the new one.
Doesn't matter. You're not. I mean, I don't know if you're going to find a 22 or 23 A, B, or C at this point.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Was there a 22C or was it just 22A and B?
I don't know, dude. Honestly, I don't.
Because if I thought I got all the Stags, and if I
have no idea.
23C was really good. Spoiler.
I mean, I know they're all different again, but like I said,
they're very different. Like that is one of the examples of like ones that are just so. different.
Oh, hey, I got 23A, but I got 24A here, and well, what's the price difference? Well, 23A is $300. 24A is like $150.
I don't think that's how they look at it.
I'm not saying that's how they look. I'm just saying the idea.
Most store owners are like, Stag, that'll be $400.
A new bottle,
they don't care,
or an old bottle.
I don't think that even the store owner would look at it that far.
Probably not.
I think that SKU is Stag, and they go, that's $400.
Store we got all those Russell's 13s from wanted $150.
I don't think I've spent $400 on all of the ones I own. Maybe at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
See? Bitch.
That 116.
Bitch.
Fuck yourself.
I started a video that hasn't come out yet. It's the podcast episode. Actually, you would have heard it before this. It's the SpongeBob, the Krusty Krab pizza. I started the episode like that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
No,
that's so caramel.
That's good.
Dude. It's like caramel brown sugar. Like it's like homemade caramel.
Yeah,
I love it
good.
so much.
Yeah, that 116 punches you. But it's all Wild Turkey does that. Even 101 can grab you if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, 101 can grab you if you're a bitch. That's true.
Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty.
If you're I kind of want to try the unfiltered one now.
That's good shit.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
That's good shit. You can't go wrong with Wild Turkey.
No, that shit's awesome.
Oh Jesus. This would be where the thing would go up on the screen. We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Shit. I hit my lamp.
I love lamp.
This is like the fucking Pixar lamp over here. don't know what I was trying to do. Oh yeah, I was going to look at what the proof point is for this. I think it's 116.5. So close. 116.8.
So just shy of 117.
Yeah. Have you ever had any of the blackened cast strength stuff?
Mm-mm.
You never had any of it? This is an ABC pick.
No, really?
It's fucking gangster, too.
Oh, this is the one you got dirt cheap, yeah.
Yeah.
But I said, go get another, dude, last one.
They were gone.
Fuck.
Yep, it was the last one. We opened this on one of the Jedi Talk podcasts we did. So, you're aware of the Galactic Star Cruiser, right? The Halcyon?
The hotel?
Hotel, yeah.
Okay.
You're aware of that, correct?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We became like micro celebrities from that thing because we talked about it. So I'm not even kidding.
I've seen the Instagram page and shit.
We're a part of this convention coming up for it. We're doing a pod, like we're in it.
Right.
We became friends with some of the actors that listened to the show because we were like
the employees of the hotel. You mean?
Yeah, actors, and so like some of the bartenders knew who we were, and like. We became friends with some people from the Halcyon because we would go on it and we would talk about how great it was.
Right. Putting it over.
Yeah. And they started listening to the show and like, we would call people out by name, like how great they were. And so we were able to get one of the bartenders from the Halcyon on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Beth.
Yeah. That wasn't too long ago, was it?
No. And so this is what we were drinking on that
I remember
show.
seeing that like you do on your YouTube, the picture of that.
Did you see the video that we did for it?
I don't think so. No.
So we had an episode where we did... in
your old kitchen?
No, this was at Tom's house.
Oh, okay.
We did. We had an episode where it was like top 10 drinks at Oga's Cantina on guys that we wish were real, and he just like I went like real shit. I'm like I want like cool like I came up with like cocktails that actually make sense.
Right.
Tom was
themed, correct? Star Wars themed cocktails.
And so Tom just went like off the fucking deep end, and like his ideas were so fucking insane. And so we got our listeners together and we put like a list up of like the weirdest ones, like what we could actually do. Like one of his things had like 19 different ingredients in it. And so we're like, we can't, and like 12 of those were different flavors of vodka.
Jesus
so like,
Christ.
It was being silly. It was being silly.
Whipped cream, vanilla, caramel, frosted.
It was insane. So like, we're like, okay, well we can't realistically do that one. So like, what can we realistically do? And so some of the listeners put together like a list. And so we contacted the bartender and we're like, come on, we'll do a video of it where we're making the cocktails with you. We're going to each present one. You're going to.
And you can show us how much fucking idiots we all are.
And it was so fucking fun. But when we were doing that video in this podcast, we were drinking this bottle of Casa.
Oh, nice.
It's blackened because it's Tom. Tom loves Metallica. Tom's whole right sleeve is all the Metallica albums.
Right, you were telling me about that.
He got 72 seasons on his back.
Jesus.
Which he says is his favorite Metallica album. And first off, you haven't listened to it yet.
If that's his favorite, that's cool. I'm not going to shit on it. I mean,
so he has a reason for it.
Probably not the best Metallica album, but
I think I don't think because like we make this distinction a lot on Jedi Talk where we go, it's my favorite. It's not the best.
This is Brad's bourbon reviews, mind you.
Yeah, but I think it applies to bourbon. Like this might not be objectively the best, but it's my favorite. Like I don't think E.H. Taylor is the best bourbon of all time, but it's one of my favorites. Like I will never not have.
That's pretty much how I feel about Blackened. It's good. It's for what it is. I enjoy it. Yeah. It's nothing I'm like raving or writing home about.
This is exceptional.
I would like to try, the collabs.
You're gonna like this. Rabbit Hole can take a fucking hike.
See, and that's what
$200 bottle. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to try the Wes Henderson one, and what's the other one? The Willet. But I've had no experience with anything from Willet, so
you never had Willet Pot Still?
Never had anything from Willet.
Trash. I wouldn't buy something from Willet because it's from Willet.
I even asked a couple people on a different live I follow on TikTok. What about the the Noah's Mill or the Rowan's Creek? Are those worth a buy?
No.
And it was basically I bought one a year ago. I had a pour out of it, and it's still sitting.
Yep.
So okay, so I'll save $50.
You'll notice that I don't have a single Willet product.
I'll buy an Old Forester 1910.
Had some of that today.
I want both of those, dudes. I want both of those bottles so fucking bad.
They're so good. If you see one of those, the old Prohibition style, the stamp version.
Yeah.
If you see that, I don't give a fuck. You grab it. You buy it. You let me know. And I will send you the money immediately.
Is there a difference? I heard there was, but I heard there wasn't. Sort
apparently
like
there is.
Robert
Robert said there's a difference.
Huh.
So I want to try them.
I don't think he won anything in that raffle the other day.
I feel like if he did, he would have told me.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Blackened is good. It's nothing to write home about. It's not going to win rave or fucking.
I do find it weird.
Reviews.
I told this to Tom too. I said I do find it weird that someone who has struggled with alcohol addiction has a whiskey.
It's a revenue stream, man.
I know, but it's still a weird message to send.
Yeah, well, I get you.
I love James Hetfield. Don't get me wrong. I think he's one of the cool.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he gets enough credit as a rock frontman.
Never has. Never will.
It's so strange. He's such a. I've seen them. They're incredible live. They are. I am not the biggest Metallica fan. I like them a lot, but they are the best live band in the world right now.
Oh yeah.
Period.
You're going to get 3 hours of
period, and they're in their 60s.
Epic fucking tunes, man.
Did you ever see him on Rogan?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was such a good interview.
Yeah. I like how they sort of tiptoed around different.
Dave Mustaine was on not too long too.
I listened to Mustaine, and it was
interesting,
like,
right?
Yeah, he's always been one of those.
He's
guys.
such a fucking hater. He's such a bitch. He's you if you were in Metallica.
No, Mustaine. I don't know, man. I love Megadeth. I've always appreciated Megadeth, but Mustaine's just kind of
it's his good impression of Metallica.
You know,
he's just bitter. All right, you ready to try this Blackened cast strength?
Sure.
We'll end the show on this. We'll listen to you cough into the microphone.
That's
again.
how I look at the big four too, man. Like Metallica,
Megadeth, Anthrax.
The big band.
Who's the other one?
Slayer.
Slayer
is just that band. Fuck you. Anthrax is the party band. Megadeth is your players band. If you appreciate the musicianship, and Metallica is just.
I feel like Metallica is that for me. I think they're better than Megadeth, and it's not even close.
On a technical ability, I'd say no. But on a songwriting ability, they're way better.
See, that's what music is. Because like you've heard, like Joe Satriani is arguably one of the greatest guitar players of all time. If you're talking technicality, but there's not a soulful thing that motherfucker plays. It's all just fast and bullshit.
Yeah.
If you listen to him versus Jimmy Page, who's a better guitar player? My eyes, it's Jimmy Page. Whether Joe Satriani is a better technical player, that means almost nothing to me. Because you hear those kids at Guitar Center, they're like, and that doesn't mean anything.
Based on feel, yeah, I'd side Page. I have a different view on that shit, though, man. I mean, you probably have a different view on it because you play, as do I. There's different views on that type of shit, but I don't care. To me, you don't have to play 5,000 notes a minute.
That's my point. Yeah. Like,
yeah. If you can, that's cool as long as
that's cool as shit.
Sounds
but does
good.
It work in the song?
Yeah.
Like that's the whole thing. Yeah. It has to work around the song. Like we've heard guitar solos in songs, and you're like, that doesn't fit this fucking song at all. Like what were you thinking? I feel that way a lot with Dream Theater. Like I think they're really talented, but like the music for me is just like okay.
Sometimes it's just like
Dave Portnoy is a great drummer though.
This song isn't over yet.
Yeah, I know. 46-minute song. You know who's the king of that though? Zeppelin was the king of that back in the day. There's like a 26-minute version of Dazed and Confused that they did at Madison Square Garden. It doesn't feel like it's 26 minutes long. It's so fucking good.
Like I take nothing away from John Petrucci's talent. He's an amazing guitar player.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's like, dude,
This Dying Soul is one. The intro to This Dying Soul, the first like 2 minutes, is one of the coolest songs of all time.
I like The Enemy Inside. But there's a lot of bands that are like that, man, where you're like, okay.
But see, here's the thing about me. I appreciate all music. I'm a musician.
Same
you have
here.
to. You have to appreciate
to
it
a point. There's a couple I prefer not to listen to.
Like
but
what? I still listen to some of it, probably. You're gonna say country and rap, aren't you?
Pretty much.
Yeah. There's still something you can get out of
the modern stuff. Yeah,
but there's still stuff you can get out of that. There's still stuff you can listen to and go, that's pretty dope. I love this band called Laney. They're a pop punk or pop like a poppy. They really kind of have their own sound.
Right.
I don't really know how to describe them, but they're the perfect example for me of the music is good.
Right.
The lyrics, everything, the melodies, like to me, they are one of my favorite bands of all time. And I've known about them for like 3 years.
Right.
Like I fucking love them.
But it's and see, I'm going to throw this at you, but it's the same thing. Is to me, one of my favorites is Pantera.
I've never gotten into them
for the sake of.
See, that they're one of those bands for me that fall into that like, okay, you're good, but I don't.
But
care.
for the sake of the musicianship, the tightness of the sound,
sure.
The fact that you can play that technically and aggressively,
but it's boring.
Not to me, dude.
See, it's boring.
I hear everything.
This
thing with some of the all these any band you hear on the radio, you're going to hear the radio song. You got to listen to the shit that never gets played on the radio.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
that's what I start loving. I mean, there's a lot of shit that I listen to you wouldn't even take a second swing at. Anything.
Have you ever heard of a band called Fair to Midland?
Mm-mm.
I've been a fan of it. So this box over here that I have, I made that in high school, and all the stickers and all the stickers are on there are from high school. That's how long I've known this band called Fair to Midland. They were from Texas. They used to open for Chevelle. I saw them a few times open for Chevelle. They are the weirdest band you've ever heard. I'm going to show you something. So you start tasting this blanket. I get a toffee note.
There's a lot of, because I grew up here, man, Central Florida.
Fuck,
death metal,
good, man. Fuck, that's good.
But I get in moods. I either want to hear acoustic, or I want to hear unplugged, or I want to hear death metal. It sort of just depends on my mood. But I still put on the radio and I hear Hotel California come on. I crank that shit to the moon, yo.
I love that song. Have you tried it yet?
Yeah, it's pretty
good, right? It's really
really
good. It's a pick too.
It's loud, if that makes sense. Not punch you in the face loud, but
so this song is called. This is the first song I ever heard from them. It's called "Dance of the Manatee."
Don't play too much, so you don't get demonetized. Interesting.
All right.
You can hear him out the whole ending. Just what you want. Oh, yes, we did. We had ourselves I must admit. Because those men hold no virtue.
His balls dropped. That's different. I mean, it's not my jam. I mean, it has a very disturbed-y.
No, they're folk metal,
sound,
bro. They're folk metal. This is their most poppy song.
Different, but not my jam.
I
tend to go heavier.
This isn't Disturbed. Their music is very heavy.
Not compared to what I've been listening to lately, man. Podcast is instantly demonetized. It's different, man. I mean, it's cool because it's different.
His catch is his voice. Listen.
There's only one band that I listen to quite a bit that has that kind of vocal range.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. That shit gets me hyped as fuck. Let's go. God, I fucking love this song. This song's called Amarillo Sleeps on My Pillow.
This is more my...
Also, I want to tell you, this album came out in 2007.
Tell me that doesn't make you want to kill people. Brad's Bourbon Reviews has gone completely off the rails.
Split that Louis from an atom bomb, retrieve from a telephone. Practical you are not.
It'd be so fun to do an episode where we just do karaoke.
The fever that pulls us off, handshakes a contact store.
I'll start playing Limp Bizkit here in a second.
I love Limp Bizkit. Chocolate Starfish were great.
Oh, dude, that's the best album, isn't it?
There's
you
a
wanna fuck me like an animal.
I didn't realize that he stole that from Trent Reznor. They had like a beef, didn't they? Is that what that was about?
That was a great album, dude.
You know what a great song is? We're such trash listeners talking about Limp Bizkit.
Right.
I fucking absolutely adore. I think it's one of the best like anger songs. Boiler.
Yeah. I think
Why'd I have to go and meet somebody like you?
I think they were just trying to make epic songs, and that's cool. But dude, you're only on your third. That's your third album.
That's nuts,
You know?
dude. Wes Borland is such a fucking underrated motherfucker, dude. No one talks about that dude. He's so
such
goddamn talented.
An underrated musician.
He not even guitar player. He's
Musician.
he is a. I will say this, and
He's an
don't give a.
artist.
He is a musical fucking genius. He's
an artist.
He's awesome.
Another person I think is highly underrated, dude, as a guitar player and musician is Mark Tremonti.
Why do I know that name?
Guitar player from Creed and Alter Bridge.
Oh yes, okay, yeah. Oh,
What's crazy
fuck
is he's
yeah.
been in two of the biggest mainstream bands on earth, but he is the biggest death metal fan you've ever met.
It's weird, man.
It's like he grew up listening to the same shit I listened to, but yet he ended up in Creed. Which, hey, you got to know where your bread's buttered,
brother.
you know?
I actually really like Creed, man. My dad, that's my dad's favorite band.
Their first album was good.
Dude, fucking wet. Me and Holly went through this a few weeks ago because my dad was like so excited about getting concert tickets to go see them. He's going to see them.
Oh, Jesus.
And he like called me all excited. My dad doesn't get excited about a lot of things, and so when he gets excited, I'm like, let's fucking go. He doesn't listen to this podcast. He doesn't know this, but I'm paying for him to go see a meet and greet, do a meet and greet with them. He doesn't know.
Fucking Tremonti just recently, dude, did a whole album where he was singing Sinatra songs.
Really?
And, dude, motherfucker can sing just like Sinatra.
I can sing just like Scott Stapp.
Oh, don't even
ready?
start. I need a drink.
Ready?
No! No!
So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there.
You don't have any early times, otherwise I'd say let's mix up a tasty beverage.
Can you take me higher?
This has gone off the rails.
So let's go there. I fucking love Creed, man. I don't give a fuck. I like Nickelback too. Suck it. I have great taste in music, but you can also
you don't.
You can also like guilty pleasure shit. Just like you can like Wild Turkey 12 Year.
Don't step
and
to me.
like Evan Williams Green.
Nickelback is the old charter of the music
No,
community.
dude, Nickelback is not that bad. It became popular to shit on them. They're not that fucking bad.
They suck.
Are they great? No.
They suck.
Are they bad?
Mom
No, they're
rock.
arena rock. They're bullshit pop rock.
They're mom rock.
They're divorced. Do you know the divorced dad
Divorced
rock
dad
is a
rock. I've
fucking
heard about
genre
that,
of
yeah.
music? And
Oh,
you know
I
what's
know.
upsetting? It's all the things I love. Like Seether was on there. I was like, no.
Yeah. Seether, Papa Roach.
Yeah, it's all shit I love.
Hey, man.
I am a divorced dad twice.
Welcome to the Divorced Dad Rock.
Oh my god. I didn't know yacht rock was a fucking genre. Did you?
I've heard about that.
Who
but
gives a fuck about like what does that even mean? Like divorced dad rock makes sense because like you're at an age where that music would have been popular and you're divorced. I get that. Yacht rock? What? It's like Fleetwood Mac and like Hall and Oates and shit. Isn't that just soft rock? What makes it yacht rock? You know?
Because it's movie music you listen to on your boat.
I'm not listening to Fleetwood Mac on a boat. You know what? You know my favorite music. This is so fucking gay, but true. You know what my favorite song to listen to on a boat is? I'm not kidding.
I'm on a boat.
No,
I'm on a boat.
I'm not kidding. My parents belong to a boat club,
right?
And we go on boats all the time when I'm up in North Carolina. My favorite song to blast on Lake Norman is "Believe" from Cher, and I'm not kidding. I'm not even kidding. Every time I'm like, I believe in life after life. I can feel something inside myself. I really don't think it's strong enough. No, I fucking love that shit.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I'm a complicated person. I'm a weird guy. I like Disney, bourbon, guns, jiu-jitsu, Star Wars. What else do I like? I like Star Wars. Stand-up comedy. I'm big into movies.
Long story short.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I'm a music, big guy.
She was a whore.
What is that from? Oh, you just wanted to say she's a whore?
She was a whore.
All right, well, that's a weird thing to say while I'm talking about my passions, but that's fine. You know, ruin the show, that's fine. So
I think the show's been ruined.
This is the best the show's ever been.
It's the best show ever, cocksucker.
All right, well, come on, cocksucker.
Come
the
on.
best show we've ever done. Come on, Joe Rogan. Quit being a fucking pussy. Grab your nuts, tell them to go fuck yourselves. Get into it.
The best story he ever told was the Shirley story. Shirley, they're looking for you out here, Shirley.
Which one is that?
The one where he's talking about he went to this military base to do a stand-up routine. And the general's wife was blowing him.
Yeah. I remember that.
And the one where he's talking about taking a shit on the school basketball bus. Oh, he's changing flavors. That's my favorite fucking. That's my favorite Joey story.
My
dude.
favorite one is the one where he was getting beat up by the tranny. Those are his words.
I stole a hooker's wig.
I stole a wig. Who are they going to believe me? Who are they going to believe? Me or a dude with a wig and a black eye?
I grabbed a wig and set a fucking wig on fire. Well, you know, I kidnapped this guy, and they didn't get me on the kidnapping. They didn't get me on the drugs. What they got me on was the fucking gun.
They got me on the fucking gun, cocksucker.
They didn't get you on kidnapping. They didn't get you on the drugs. They got you on a gun.
That's the FBI. I mean, they didn't get Capone, dude. Capone got fucking for tax evasion. They don't fucking play, dude. Like, oh yeah, you killed how many people? Yeah, who cares? You owe us $40,000.
Right.
Could you imagine?
You owe us money.
Could you imagine being a lifetime criminal and that's how you get caught?
Yeah. Tax evasion.
Oh, shit.
That's why the moonshiners, man.
Yeah.
People that moonshine, you don't get busted for liquor. You get busted for tax evasion.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which, what's making a little liquor at home going to hurt anybody?
I think it's weird that you're not allowed to. But I guess it would be like I get, like, but like, why don't they just like tax what you make?
Why don't they just you pay taxes on the materials to make a still? You pay taxes on the materials to make mash.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it would be like feasible to make whiskey at home. Like beer is one thing, but like making that, fermenting it, I don't know.
We can talk off air.
It's so weird to me. I don't want to know. I'm not involved.
BSK knows some people that know some
I'm
people.
not interested in that. I'm really not.
I actually seriously for a while did consider buying a still and making my own. You can literally buy them that are the size of like a 5-gallon bucket all in one. The coil, the snake, the works. Like $150. They're on Amazon. But it's for water distillation. Little do they know you can put mash and make moonshine. I do not advocate making moonshine at home, ladies and gentlemen.
But he doesn't not.
But I'm not saying don't. I'm saying BSK needs a tasty beverage.
I have an idea for something that me and Robert were kind of batting back and forth, which I think is probably the way to go.
Buying a barrel.
Not necessarily one.
You can get a barrel for about $5,000.
Yeah, it's not that. We're thinking something more it's not like I don't want to not say it because it's something big and unheard of, but it's just I kind of want to play my cards close to the vest right now. I'll tell you off air, but yeah, we're 100. We're an hour and 19 minutes in, brother.
Wow,
we did it.
Longest yet.
We did it. I don't. Is it? I could keep going, but
I'm good. I just need a stretch and a piss and a tasty beverage.
We'll do another one. Go. Ready to wrap it up? We'll do one more.
Sounds good.
All right, ladies and fucking gentlemen. That was rude. I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen,
motherfuckers everywhere.
Attention, cocksuckers.
Hey, listen up, you bastards.
Listen up, you fucking pieces of shit. All right, thank you guys for listening. We'll see you on the next one.
If you're listening to us, you've got to be a little demented, as we are.
I would. If you're not demented, don't listen. We'll see you guys on the next one. You know what I want? I want some High West Campfire. We'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, cheers.
Deuce.